Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back for the action, and today we are on the last episode of Vrains. And this was honestly one of the most emotional moments I've ever felt in a Yugioh. One of them. There's been a lot of emotional moments, which we can all agree. And I haven't felt this emotional since the very first season, the very beginning of Yugioh, when Atem had to leave for good. We got him back in the movie, but when I was a kid watching it, it was just so hard to say goodbye to someone you knew so long. A character you've seen grow for the years, the character I watched and learned dueling from left. But the duel though between I and Playmaker was perfectly balanced. That they both didn't just become stronger duelists. They became strong friends until the end. Obviously, Playmaker refused to fuse with I. And maybe, it wasn't what we wanted, but it's what we got. And the duel continued on with Playmaker summoning a new code talker, a Link 4, which was an amazing design, which destroyed pretty much most of the cards on I's field, weakening the arrival, and they became equally balanced. Which those two being destroyed let them summon out the cards we saw in the trailer, which brought what we wanted. Dark Templar Adignista versus Decode Talker. So we got the match we were looking for again. And honestly, it was still a close call between them. When I had a card that would help him win, Playmaker bounced back and won that last card, which made his Decode Talk again 700 attack. And like that he won. And we learned why I wanted to do the things he did, really. It's true he wanted humanity, didn't want the world to end. But it's what he saw in the simulation that every time that he didn't want to. Because in every simulation, Playmaker died. He was the last human, and the humans that survived, who were fighting and destroying everything, they killed him. They just shot him on the spot when he was trying to stop them and protect people. Of course, they'll most likely censor it in the dub. But to know now that that's why I did it mostly. All that time he did it so he could save his best friend. Someone he used so he could use the Cybus. And someone after so many years he cared about. A true friend. And honestly, I just found it really emotional, like I've said. And one part we learn is how Playmaker chose his name, I. Not short for, for an Adignista. Because I means to love people. And that shows a little bit, because Playmaker wasn't exactly the social person, and he still isn't. But he still cared about people and was like he always has. And I's name was what that meant. And I found it beyond emotional when I knew his last moments were coming. He was still happy. And he told Playmaker, he was going to say Playmaker, but instead he said Yusoku, and told him he loved him. And that was emotional. When all the machines, all the eyes shut down, because I's now gone forever. And it brought Yusoku for a while probably, but it will recover. Because that's what happens to pretty much everyone when we lose someone we care about. It's true, it's the one person we care about more than everyone else, but we can't let that keep us from going forward. Because if we don't move forward, then the world doesn't have its future that it needs. And it's why I love shows when it shows that there are still, you could create a weapon, like you could create a machine that can think like a human. And I was one of those who was more human than he thought. Because he thought, because an Ignis fights with their logic, their brain. But he chose to do what he did to save everyone through emotion. And it showed he wasn't just an Ignister. Deep down, he was more human than he thought. And after this, Yusaku's gone, and who knows when he'll come back. Most likely when people need him again. Right now, we'll just be keeping Vrains safe. Now that it's reopened, and now they have millions of possible places now. I'm just hoping, and I mean I'm hoping, that when this new season comes out, we get perfect writing like that. That we get a strong emotional story. That the duels become greater than anything we've ever seen. And they always do. When it comes to that, we'll probably get a new format, which will probably anger a lot of people. But we said the same thing with pendulums, with links. We're still dueling right now because it doesn't stop us. They'll probably create, even when they do create a new format, that's not going to stop a duelist from keep dueling. Because a duelist isn't just the rules that you play. It's the bonds you create from playing a simple card game. And those bonds you create are stronger than anything else in this world when it comes to true strength. And honestly, that's at first when I dueled, I just saw it as a way to show off, a way to prove how smarter and better you are than people, and that's what I was when I was younger, and that's what most of us were like when we were younger. And I met that one person who changed me. She taught me how to duel. She taught me how, and she showed me what real friends are like. And thanks to her, I'm the strong and proud person I am today because of her and all my other friends that I met. Honestly, I can only rate the whole of Vrains amazing because of what they did. I'm hoping that we get other decks printed out. I'm hoping so. I know Eyes is getting printed, but we need more of them because because every deck has a story, and because of the people who use them. And if they don't, and you create your own deck, you're writing your own story with it. And that's it for this one. For the last Vrains review that I will do. And it's been a really strong, emotional story to do, and I'm proud of it. And until then, this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.